So my name is Orest Sosnivka. I'm 32 years old now, and I graduated NEIU. I believe it was May of 2018. So what I'm doing now is I'm actually in sales, but I want to say the last 10, 15 years I was in the performance industry. I spent time as a Ukrainian dancer, a circus acrobat on horses, and then acting as well. When I was just started taking the courses, I really pushed away from having a philosophy major because I was under the impression if you're studying philosophy, you automatically have to have a job as a teacher or in the realm of philosophy. And that's so far from the truth, because my philosophy degree has helped me in every single job I've had since and after. And the reason I say that is because I've had a very wide range of jobs, maybe you can say, and I worked across very different industries. And throughout every single job or every single industry, the things I learned in my ethics courses, the things I learned in my particularly logic and critical thinking has really given me the tools and helped me to be in a good position. Because oftentimes than not, we can be manipulated, we can be persuaded, and people use arguments, fallacious arguments, to get something from you. So by taking those courses, by having the practice, by learning the truth table, and my favorite is the square of opposition, which I still to this day reference, has tremendously helped me in my day-to-day communication, in my work, and it's something I'm very grateful for, something I utilize to this day. The first one was, in our philosophy department, it never felt like there was this kind of a power structure between the student and the teacher. I mean, of course, it's established that the teacher is the teacher and the student is the student, but the conversation and the dialogue was always fluid, and it was done in a way where you can express yourself freely, because I think that's where true learning is happening, that when you truly are vulnerable and you're challenged in ways that maybe on the outside we can get defensive, but here it's done in a learning environment. And because we had such a healthy relationship, my professors and I, we would, in between courses, go grab lunch or talk about, it was such good times that we had in class that even outside of class, we would spend time and communicate. One memory that really pops to me, I'll never forget this, it's with a professor who, he's not here anymore, Dr. Frankowski. And I took, it was a Kant seminar, which was at the time was the hardest course offered in the department. And the reason I remember all of that, I even bring it up, was because if you've ever read Kant, he's a very difficult guy to understand, especially because it's translated from German to English. I mean, you have to have a whole dictionary of Kant words just to understand. And we had one class where I believe we were talking about sign and signified. And it was just, at some point, the professor's words was like, just like, kind of this like noise. I couldn't, it was too much. And I remember I put my head down. It was just like I was overloaded. And then something he said, and I've had maybe 3-4 times in school like this, where something he said, it was really like a light bulb effect, like boom, it just went off. And I remember I just picked my head up, and he's like, Orest, and he just talked, and I was just like, wait, and I just started going off at what he was saying, and it was such a cool moment where the whole class, we kind of just felt this learning, this, oh my God, that's what that means. And it was, I remember that feeling. I was so tired seconds before that, like just overwhelmed. And after that, it was like this exhilarating, I got it, like I understand what he's saying. And it was a really thought-provoking experience. It's been, ever since I took the courses and graduated in the department, it's been a very important part of my life, where everything I do today, it's based off the courses I took. And I don't even say that lightly. I reference my courses every single day. I keep in touch with my classmates on a weekly basis. I see my professors, here and there as friends now for lunch, and it's really been instrumental. If I can give any recommendations, is please don't go into philosophy thinking philosophy is just Socrates or something you learned in high school. Philosophy is there's a philosophy to everything and anything. If you have the opportunities, I absolutely urge you to take a course. It's affected me in the best way possible. It's not a quick fix in your life where you're going to take philosophy and now suddenly you're a million, you could be, but it's not an answer to all your problems, but it's something that it's going to give you the tools to navigate life. And I think that's something we don't We don't have enough in our circles. So if I can give any recommendation, it's just trust me, take a class if you can, and I guarantee you won't regret it.